Good morning and welcome back to another vlog. If this is the first time you're seeing me, hi, my name's Kat. I do a lot of lifestyle and travel vlogging and theatre content here on YouTube, and I'm in the middle of a Scotland road trip. And today is the day that we check out of Inverary and move on to Glasgow. I'm really excited to go back to Glasgow and see a bit more of it, because the last time I was in Glasgow I literally only drove past it and stopped at a Macca's. I'm excited to actually see a bit more of it. Thank God for the George Hotel having a late checkout. Checkout is midday, which never happens. I'm really happy that I spent this morning repacking everything, because I did buy quite a few things in Oban, including that exclusive bottle of whiskey. I had to repack everything and make sure that those weren't going to break, and it's also going to be really warm. And when I mean really warm, I mean for Scotland like 26 degrees for the next like 3 or 4 days. So I had to repack like all my summer stuff, because it was pretty cool up north, and then it's gonna get warm for the next few days, and then it's gonna start raining again. So I'm just gonna stick with, I think, my summer clothes, because the humidity is sticky. I had to basically repack everything. I'm already sweaty in this top and these pants. I'm a little bit worried that with the extra stuff in my checked bag now, I may have to pay extra for the extra weight. I'm not going to be looking forward to finding out whether that is true or not, but for now I've just got to go with it. And anything new that I buy, I'm basically going to try and fit into my smaller suitcase and my backpack, so that that can go on the overhead, because those have way bigger like restrictions than Qantas, because I'm flying with British Airways, and you can take an overhead like carry-on bag for like 23 kilos. So I don't know, but basically anything that I get now has to go into my smaller suitcase. I'm not going to touch my checked one. I've already had breakfast, packed everything now, so we're going to go check out, and then I'm actually going to walk around a little bit of Inverary one last time, and then we're going to drive off to Glasgow. Let's go. Drive was intense. It was only an hour and a half, but oh my god, there were a couple of times where there were some near misses. People in Glasgow drive a little bit cray cray. They drive like they're Speedy Gonzales. Anyway, I made it. I'm only here for one night, so I don't have to worry too much. It's a small room. It's just a room for the night. It's what I need. But let's do a quick room tour. We're at the door. Kind of open wardrobe, and you've got the towels, tea, coffee, some drawers, some hanger space. You go across the door to the left, you got the TV, little kind of study desk, mirror, stall for the suitcase. Got the windows, you can see out onto the street. I'm on the top floor. Turn to left, and we've got the bathroom, which is just a small shower, toilet and sink. Very simple, which is what we need. There's not much that I'm going to do in this hotel. Just make sure everything I need is here and then go out and have a wander about, see if I can grab some dinner and stuff. So my mum is an absolute gem. She managed to find a video because with all my research for Outlander, couldn't really find too many places that were filmed in Glasgow to actually have a look around. And my mum came through with the goods and found a video of, I think it's an Australian couple who've just recently, I think within the last couple of months, have been touring Scotland, doing Outlander kind of tours and stuff and location shots and everything. And so she found me that video and they did a video of Outlander on location spots in Glasgow. It's a bit too late now for me to do it because with the traffic and everything, I got into Glasgow late and my brain was all over the shop and I just needed to lie down for a bit, and I'm probably gonna head out and grab some dinner now. But tomorrow morning, like, breakfast is early here, so tomorrow morning I'm gonna have an early breakfast and I'm gonna get out, check out very quickly, do all the Outlander exploring tomorrow, which I'm really excited about. There's a couple of really good ones. There's the University of Glasgow, not Oxford, Harvard University, I think. Yeah, Harvard University in Outlander. Frank and Claire's Boston home, a couple of park locations as well. Excited to see these locations, especially the university. I'm ready for it, but until then I was just very drained after all that driving. What was supposed to be an hour and a half turned into 2.5 hours, so I'm a bit dead. I reckon I'm gonna go out and grab some dinner. So I'm back from dinner. Well, that was really fun because that place was literally on the corner. One of the waitresses there, the first lady I saw, I heard her voice and I was like, that's not a Scottish accent. Where are you from? And then I listened a little bit more. She had a very distinct Aussie accent. And immediately I went, please tell me where you're from. Don't want to be rude or anything, but please tell me where you're from. And she said she was from Byron Bay. Amazing. For those of you who happen to be watching this video who aren't from Australia and you haven't seen, I think it's like the hit reality series Byron Bays. Like, Byron Bay is a coastal town in Australia, on New South Wales. That was fun, actually having an Aussie waiter in the middle of Glasgow. I mean, we kept on talking, we're talking about the driving here because Scottish driving, you could not get away with all the stuff that Scottish drivers do. You could not get away with it in Australia. You really couldn't. You do some crazy stuff. And I inhaled that dinner. I was so hungry. I didn't even realize how hungry I was. But I'm really excited for tomorrow to see the different Outlander sites in Glasgow. I'm really excited. So I will see you guys tomorrow. So it is the next day and my first stop on these little Outlander filming locations is Claire and Frank's Boston home, which is on Darwin Hill Street, which I found it's a cute little street. I think I'm just gonna get out and walk around for a bit and have a look at the house. I'm not feeling too crash hot today. Yeah, you just gotta keep going. I've got a lot of things to do. That's what happens. Just like very quietly, very subtly, like walking because I don't want to disturb anybody. That's it. So parking, I'm gonna say, is worse than like Sydney parking. I've had to park like on a random side street, so I've got to walk to the university, which is fine because I found a side street that's pretty close. But this is just a university building and it's so cool. Look at that architecture. It's gorgeous. I think I found the filming location of the main building. Brianna and Claire and Brianna and Roger scenes. So let's go have a look. it's really magical. It's really magical, and it's, I guess, like what Brianna and Roger talk about, like somehow like they did this perfect architecture with arches and like tiny little bricks with just the right amount of pressure to hold together to create this structure. It's insane, but it's so beautiful. Like, could you imagine studying here? Like, this would be such a magical place to study in. No offense to my alma mater, which happens to be my uncle's alma mater as well. Like, before ASA, their architecture doesn't hold a candle to this. Like, I would much prefer to study like in this beautiful, gorgeous architecture than the like strict red brick stunk buildings that I was in. So I finished with my like Outlander sites tour and walking around Glasgow, and like the university is absolutely gorgeous. So now I've kind of got a decision of like what do I do in terms of driving to the next location, because I could either go to Culross, I know that's not how you say it, but that's how it's spelled. I could go there, which will take 45 minutes, but then I wanted to go to Doune Castle as well. And I can't really go anywhere tomorrow because tomorrow I'm doing Stirling. I'm doing a lot of Stirling for the full day. And then I'm leaving Stirling basically next morning. So tomorrow's a full Stirling day. So I've kind of got a decision to make on whether to do Doune or Culross. And Culross is known for kind of season 1 filming locations and very grim scenes, not very kind of happy scenes. Whereas Doune Castle is obviously, it's Castle Leoch. So that, and I've also got to have lunch. I think what I'm gonna do, I'll do Culross. Culross is not really a priority. I'd rather go to Doune Castle. I'll do that village another day in the future, because there's definitely more places that are popping up that I didn't know Outlander was filmed. I think what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna drive to Doune. I'm gonna have lunch at Doune. I'm gonna take my time. And then, because the worst thing is rushing from place to place. Like, I don't want to rush this. It's supposed to be a holiday. I'm supposed to like take my time. Also, like, I need to take my time getting out of Glasgow because I don't trust myself driving here. So I think I'm gonna go to Doune. I'm gonna have lunch at Doune and then go to Doune Castle. And I think by the time that I finish lunch and I go to Doune, like, I'll have enough time to like just take my time, and then I'll drive from the castle to Stirling and check into the B&B that I'm staying at for the couple of nights. If I didn't explore Glasgow this morning, I probably would have had more time to do both, but I really just wanted to see these locations in Glasgow, especially because they're some of my favorite scenes, and also I really wanted to see the university. So, and I spent a lot of time walking around. I spent like an hour and about half really walking around, so just the university. Doune is the way to go. I better start driving. go right now. It shows how hot it is and how much I've been walking. I spent like 2 hours at Doune Castle. It was brilliant. Like, I had the audio guided tour, which there was a mini guided tour that had Sam Heughan's voice doing the Outlander guide tour. I was having a little bit of a fangirl moment because Sam Heughan was talking to me about where they filmed Outlander in the castle. Absolutely hilarious. Made it to the B&B and yes, sorry, just got interrupted by Jackie, who's one of the owners. Absolutely lovely lady. And also shout out to Vicky, who was the other lady who I hadn't seen Jackie's message on how to get into the B&B because she was out and there's codes. It's very codey, like you have security pad to get in and then to get a new room it's another security pad to get in. No keys or anything, like proper codes. Yeah, it was a bit of a nightmare. Not a bit of a nightmare, but I was a bit stressed, like going, how do I get in? Absolutely lovely. Took me through the breakfast, like what time and everything. Happy to be here. It's a tiny backpacker's room with a private bathroom, so I get my own bathroom, but I got like one of the tiny rooms so that I didn't have to pay too much, and I'm in the heart of Stirling, so I'm freaking happy. Quick room tour. Front door. From the front door, that is the bed. That's the bedside table. Come around here. I have like little chocolates and everything, so cute. Little tea and coffee with a kettle. Little chair, there's my suitcase. Window, TV, lamps. Cute, like double bed, like small double bed. And then light and bathroom. Toilet, shower, and mirror, sink. And that is it. Tiny room for 2 nights. Especially for tonight where I'm just knackered after walking all day again. More like it's gonna be a lot of walking again because I'm literally just gonna be going around Stirling and walking around Stirling. Stirling's such a different vibe to Glasgow. It's already feels a lot calmer, less chaotic, less busy. It feels a lot more historical, obviously. Lovely restaurant, so good, just filled to the brim with food. I'm trying to walk it off now while going back to the B&B. Also, how crazy is it that right now, like, it's still pretty light. Obviously we've got some street lamps, but it is still pretty light. The sunset is only really just happening now. We've only started happening 10-15 minutes ago. The sunset, 9:17, and look at that. Look at that. Sunset at 9:17. Long days. These are long days. You know what? Long days in summer means even longer nights in winter. Winters are going to be long. They're gonna be dark. It's all about the experience, isn't it? Hi guys, it's Future Cat here. Finally editing this vlog and realizing that I never actually did the outro for this video. How did I manage to miss that when I was filming that entire day? Though I guess when I was doing that drive to Glasgow and I did that drive and did all the Outlander sites in Glasgow and then went to Stirling, by the end of that day it was hot, I was tired, and I was very sleepy. And I think I just dropped and completely forgot to do the outro. So here she is. Thanks for watching this video, everyone. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, join the familia, and click the notification bell so that you can see more videos coming your way. That's it for now. I'll see you in my next video. Ciao, everyone.